Welcome to the 217 Recovery Podcast.
If you don't make mistakes, you won't learn.
With your host, Corey Winfield.
You know how fish is bad is you can't put it on pizza.
And special guests, Justin Burke.
I said something about that to our master radio broadcaster, and he said that he didn't hear nothing.
And Mitchell O'Brien.
I think to introduce people, we should tell them a little bit about ourselves.
Got your ass.
It is the 20th of June, 2024. My name is Corey Winfield, and this is the 217 Recovery Podcast. Justin Burke, how are you?
Fabulous.
Mitchell O'Brien.
I am doing awesome.
Can you speak it today?
I can speak up today.
Nice.
That's the first time I've heard that one. I like it.
Thank you.
Me too.
Yeah.
I was in early putting in work.
Yeah.
I see.
We have a recovery event tonight, so I was making new intros for our podcast.
I notice that every time I decide to come in at the actual start time for
You
the day,
never come in early.
and then, those are the days that you come in early. But every other day, especially through the school year, when I take my son to school, I'm here like 7:30 in the morning.
Okay. I've never seen you here at 7:30 in the morning, but if that's your story, that's cool, bro.
Set the cameras.
I don't have time. I'm too busy doing intros. No, but it is our event today. And Mitch, you're going to have a big role today. You're going to be the MC.
MC.
Yeah, you're going to get up there. What are you going to say?
Hi. And then I think I was thinking about this a lot. I'm going to say welcome. And I'm going to thank people.
Hi, welcome. Thank you.
It's the basis of what it's going to be.
Are you nervous at all? Or?
No. I'd like that list of people I'm supposed to thank. That'd be helpful.
Yeah, well, I've just been talking with other people.
I know.
It's like, I love how when you have something planned and you're like, I'm going to get there, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this. And like when I was putting the intros together earlier, I'm like, I got time for this. We're about to do this podcast. And then somebody comes to the office and it's like, okay, that's the time I had allotted for the podcast.
Yep.
But we have to do a podcast. We haven't done one in forever. I think the last 217 Recovery podcast we did was Marnie and I from the bedroom part 2, like on the 9th. So it's been a minute. And I don't know. I feel like we should at least talk about this event today.
Yeah.
For sure.
We have free tacos for people who come, courtesy of the Sober Eats.
Or free tacos for people who arrive.
Yeah, and Northern Michigan Regional Entity actually supplied us with funding to bring in Sober Eats and to make this event what it's going to be tonight. And we're going to film it. The second one, it wasn't filmed right. It was filmed right because you just put a camera up and you hit record. But the way the speakers were set up, it was just Echo City. And I was disappointed. Yeah, so we're going to go early today, like, I don't know, maybe like half hour. And then to the original plan, we're going to go over there a little early. We're going to set it all up, see what it sounds like, run it back here. Not run all the equipment back here, but just the little cards or whatever that I save stuff on, and make sure everything's working right, because last time I was told, oh, this is how you had it set up last time. And I said, no, that's not. And he's like, yeah, it is. And I just believed that. And it was not the way we set it up the first time because, like I said, I went to edit your guys' videos and it's just Echo City because the speakers are pointing, which I don't know why you would do that, back to the stage. So like when people were on the stage, you were getting an echo.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
So
that's weird. Like they don't even do that at concerts.
I don't
or
know what
speaking
was going on there. Why you would? I would want the speakers to go to the crowd, not back to the speaker.
Yeah,
the guy speaking or the woman speaking. I don't know. I should have just put my foot down, but I was like, whatever. And it was hectic a little bit, and it always kind of is. But I think this time, this is our third one. I think it'll go well. Corey Smoker, Matt Rybecki, Roberta Karn, and Melissa Case are doing the recovery stories, which is like a little 5-minute story. It's supposed to be 3 to 5 minutes. I went 7. Whatever. I kept it moving, though. You guys went, I think, 2 combined.
No. Mine was like 3.
Minute and a half. Oh. But, I don't know. Melissa Case took the training, and it is something that we took 2 days on this. Mm-hmm. I spent 8 minutes with you guys. Do this. Okay, now do it. So hopefully I kind of explained it better to Matt, Corey, Roberta, and like I said, Melissa took the training with us, so she should be dialed in on what she needs to do. But it's not our whole story. It's just like a piece of that story that it was a pivotal moment for us
Right.
on our recovery journey, I guess you could say. So it's pretty cool to see people do that. And the first one, it was everybody that actually went to the training, so we were like real pros at it and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Obviously.
Yeah. So it was. Thanks for knowing that, Mitch. It was pretty good. And then our message of hope speakers, and they go a little longer, 20, 30 minutes. Luke Legg and Tim C. And Tim C, man, he's been in recovery 30 some years.
Yeah.
And I would say he's one of the OGs because of the recovery community in Traverse City. Not only because his initials are TC.
Ooh.
Believe that. But because he was one of the people that have been around here, you know, that made the recovery community in Traverse City kind of what it is. You know, it's people like him and the people with, 20, 30 years that were the first ones to come out and be like, look, man, what's up? You know, I'm sure there was like AA back in 1920 or whatever that did the same thing. But as the tide was changing, it was people like him that kind of put Traverse City on the map. So I think it's going to be very cool to hear him talk.
The pathways were different back then too.
Just one
30 years ago. Yeah. So it's neat that he's from the era where that blossomed from.
Yeah.
The roots.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I'm
he was
excited.
around when like NA first started.
I thought you were going to say around when Jesus walked the earth.
No.
Where he got the idea, actually. Just was like, hey, I'm going to send you to Michigan and I'm going to need you to set this up.
But keep growing your hair.
Just like mine.
It's luxurious.
Obviously. I'm sassy today.
Obviously.
Obviously you are. Yeah, I got a new drop on the board. I don't know if you can tell.
Obviously.
Yeah, well, okay. Justin's waiting for his drop, but I don't know if I added it to the board. Did I? I clearly did.
I didn't know that you added that one to the board.
Dilapidated.
Yeah, there we go.
I heard that enough listening to the Tuesday podcast.
Yeah, and that Tuesday podcast he's referring to is the Recovery Dads podcast, which we did start.
Yes.
And we have 2 episodes, and this last one we played a little bit of Justin's song.
I was going to say, even though
AI created it for you.
he wasn't able to be there, but he still had a presence.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, so.
And it was fun. We had a fun podcast on Tuesday.
I had work.
Dang.
And next Tuesday, me and Mitch both have to work.
Dang.
So it sounds like you're
I didn't
doing it
choose
by
that.
yourself.
So
Dang. No, I have to work too because I had to cancel my. We're supposed to go to some training thing. And
Yeah.
I had to cancel it because I had to work
Right.
because you guys aren't going to be here.
Well, we're inspiring people in early recovery to do better with their lives.
Well, I appreciate that, Justin. I'm sure a lot of people do. My
Yeah.
parents do probably. Mm-hmm. No, next week we can even give a shot. We can try. I got this piece of equipment here that should allow us to film ourselves.
Ooh.
So we can always do that. So we won't do it Tuesday morning, the Recovery Dads podcast. So check it out, recoverydads.com. It's 3 dudes in recovery talking about stuff.
3 dude dads.
And you guys have another podcast too. Like all these podcasts are just breaking off.
Yep.
White Knuckling It,
Yep.
which is whiteknucklingit.com. Mm-hmm. You guys, how's that going?
Great.
We just dropped episode 2.
It helps when you hit the record button on the podcast.
Yeah, I heard that. Beginning of
But
it, you start talking
it's
about
all
that.
right.
Your voice guys sounds cool.
Yeah.
Yes.
But my mom
appreciate it.
my mom asked me if I paid for that voice guy.
It's every day,
Yeah.
Monday through Friday, every day.
And then I told her who it was. She was like, wow, he's got a really good voice for radio. I'm like, well, he should. He only did it for like 20 years.
He's married, Mom.
Yeah,
Settle down.
jeez, she must be drinking again. Just kidding, but not really.
Ugh.
How do you? I mean, that's gonna be tough though. To have, and I have family member that doesn't have a problem, even though like sign 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, they're there, all the signs, everything right there, and ain't nothing I can do about it. It's tough.
It's out of my control. I mean,
I'm not saying that
she's-
your mom has a problem or not. I'm not. I have no idea. I
she's
don't know
her
your
own
mom.
person. I mean,
I've heard her talk though to you on the phone.
Yeah, after she has a few, her mouth gets a little loose.
Yeah. When I first heard her, and this is, no offense, I guess, I cringed because I thought about the times I would call my buddies drunk. It had nothing to do with your mom. I just was like, oh my God. And I had a friend tell me he quit my fantasy football league because he was tired of me calling them every Sunday morning. He said it would be before 9 o'clock. And he's like, and you were already trashed, just talking shit. And we didn't want to be a part of that.
I'm glad I didn't know a trash Winfield.
Oh man, I'm sure. But I cringed because I'm like, oh my God, is that what I sounded like?
Because the way you talk now, I could only imagine what you'd be like trash.
They called him 3 sheets to the Winfield.
No, they didn't. But it just, I don't know. It's like one of those things that, I can't go back in time and change any of it.
No.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think I'll ever forget it. Like I don't know exactly. And when I'm saying that, like I don't remember these conversations that I had. And I was probably like, your tight end sucks. Or hold on, that doesn't sound good.
Or whatever they're talking
I
about.
didn't like your tight end. That's why I didn't take him. Your tight end stinks.
Clean that thing.
Wow.
You see in the news your tight end got busted the other day. I keep going if you want me to. All right. So I don't remember exactly what I said, but I know
What
that I
they
said a lot of stupid things.
But you remember what they said about what you did.
Yes.
Yeah.
And, that's one of those things that, again, you can't change, but you can never do it again.
Right.
And by being sober, that's something that I have going for me is I'll never do that again. Mm-hmm. I might call some people and be like, man, you wrecked my toilet. Not with your tight end, but with, if you're like doing someone's floor and you drop the toilet and you break it, and I could be pissed about that, but,
So does that thing really flush 7 pool balls at one time, though?
Dilapidated.
What?
So does that thing really flush 7 pool balls at one time?
Have you tried?
Yeah, your new throne.
You'd have to get septic tank friendly pool balls. Obviously.
Now, can I hit a drop after you talk, or does that not make sense?
I could have just said that, I guess.
Yeah, no, the toilet we got, it's stated or have known to flush 7 pool balls at once. Now, your pipes, I'm not sure how they're going to handle that. I would think not well.
It's so, I don't know.
It's 7 at one time, just.
When you first said that, I was like
In
trying
heaven.
to do a flyer or something. I was busy doing something else. In my head went, why would you? I saw a pool in somebody's backyard with like a beach ball blown up. I was like, why would you try and flush those? That's not biodegradable.
Billiard balls.
It was like an hour and a half later, and it just popped back into my head. I was like, oh, you guys were gone. Weren't talking about it anymore. I was like, oh, that's those. Oh, okay. Obviously.
That's for those people that take the extra large poops.
Yeah. Obviously.
Like I would. That's why I don't use our restroom here.
Yeah, restroom here is horrible because it's vented into my office.
And it's
Yeah.
right next to where I sit.
Yeah. I don't know. It's a cute little office though. Love it. But that's the only downside. It's better than, I guess, not having a toilet, because then that would suck. You'd have to go pee. Even.
Well, and realistically, I mean, the office space that we have is probably the best office space we looked at out of all the offices.
Yeah, God put us here, man.
Yeah.
Like I was,
and you
fighting
didn't
it
even
too.
want this
Nope.
place.
No,
and me and
it's
Marnie
not
were like,
big
no,
enough."
this is great. This is perfect. And you're like, nope,
Yeah, and
I don't want it.
little backstory. When we were looking to open the 217 Recovery Center, I was going out at first, and I was meeting with this realtor guy, and he was taking me around and showing me these places. He was taking me to the shittiest places. Once he found out what we were trying to do, we were trying to open a recovery center, and he's like, "You're going to have meetings and stuff in there?" And I was like, "Yeah." So in his mind, he's thinking dirty basement. That's what he was thinking. I swear, because every place he took me to sucked. shit was dirty. Like the one over there off Garfield here in
Yeah,
Traverse
that
City.
thing was horrible.
It was horrible.
It had a big stain in the floor like someone got murdered. And
Yeah,
they
but
did
it-
a crappy job
It
cleaning
had a big room that you could use as a meeting room, but that's it. Yeah, it had some little ass offices that didn't make any sense, like off to the side. And I'm like, well, which that would have been horrible.
Yeah.
And then he's like, well, I got this one place over here, and I didn't want to look at it, but I'm like, fine. So Justin and Marnie came with on that one, and they walked in, and they both were like, love it. It's nice and clean, which it is, and it's perfect. And I'm like, it's not big enough. Where are we going to put that? We're going to put this. And the things we do here, you know, we help people start meetings and let them run the meetings. You know, there's other places, other recovery community organizations, and this is fine that they do it, but they have their staff lead the meetings. And then you guys do host a meeting, but if we get so full where people want to start their own meetings, then you guys won't run meetings anymore. You know, like it's kind of there as a placeholder or whatever. But yeah, it's pretty cool to watch people kind of grow and blossom. And some people struggle. You know, they don't know how to promote their meeting, and that's something that we kind of help them with. And we kind of tell them, like, this is your meeting. If you want people to come, you have to do it. You know, like we'll share the flyer every once in a while or something on Facebook, but that's not going to get people through the door. You got to be talking to your friends, talking to people that you know, to like, hey, come to my meeting and let's have fun in recovery. But it's fun to be able to watch people grow and stuff like that. And it's pretty cool. But yeah, finding this place was something that God definitely led us to. And right across the street is, you know, Addiction Treatment Services, and we work great with them and well with them. We love them people over there, and they love us, and it's a good little partnership that we have, that when we come together, it's about fun and helping people grow. So
Yeah.
couldn't worked out any better, man.
No, it really
You know, and the
couldn't.
price was great, and Jill, our landlord, she's awesome. You know, she cut us a big break too when we moved in because we had no monies.
Fixed our toilet today.
Oh, yeah. Is it fixed totally?
It works.
Oh, I think he's coming back.
No.
I think the handle's still a little sticky.
Yeah, he said he's coming back to get his torch or something.
He's
I was
gotta
like, whoa,
reheat that thing up and readjust it. It's
Glad
still a
we
little
got-
sticky.
insurance.
Yeah.
Back with that torch. I was like, what?
I'm going to take my microphones up to my car.
I know, right? Because you don't
glad
know.
all my
Like, is that
podcast stuff's at
217s? Nope. That's Mitch's. Doesn't cover personal property. Sorry, Mitch.
Dang.
Sorry, homie. No, but go ahead.
I was going to say we should compare shopping experiences for the event that we've had.
Okay.
How was yours?
My shopping experience?
Yes. I believe you started it on Father's Day.
Oh, yeah. Well, that wasn't, I mean, that was kind of for the event, but it was for me on my own monies. But I'm going to use it for the company.
Right.
But yeah, it was horrible. You want? I'll read you. Here, I'll read you the response. I sent it to Mitch. I don't think I sent it to you.
No, you didn't.
Okay, so I ordered this camera, right? And it said it was
Absolutely.
going to be here on Tuesday. I'm like, sweet. And it's like Christmas morning, you know, you're like waiting all day. And then it's like, it said it was delivered. I'm like, Mitch, we got to find this camera. And nope, it wasn't delivered. Like we see the FedEx guy walk in, he just has an envelope. That's it. Which was a warranty card, which I opened. And I was like, okay, well, that's cute that I got a warranty card, but where's the camera? It says it was delivered. I'm like, So I got to spend all this time tracking this down, talk to Amazon, their department over there in the Middle East. I'm talking to that guy. He's like, well, let me put it through to them. And then they write me back and we're like, oh, yeah, we don't actually have that camera in stock right now. So I'm like, so you just sent me a freaking warranty card? Don't you think you would like reach out to me and say, hey, missing the camera, buddy? Just hang in there. We'll get it to you. Like they said nothing. So I was really pissed off about that. So this dude like writes me and he tells me, hello, thank you for contacting us. We do apologize for the inconvenience this has caused and the way you understand how important this is for you. We're following up on your concern with one of our purchasing departments to get an ETA, which they had told me like that all day the day before. And he brought me this on Wednesday. Once we receive word, we'll update you as soon as possible. Feel free to let us know if there's any questions or concerns. Thank you for your patience and understanding. We value your business. Sincerely, Rommel L.
Okay, that's the most generic.
Yeah. And he had sent me, like, they had sent me pretty much the same thing the day before. We'll let you know. And like 8 p.m., I'm like, I must have missed the update. And that was the response to my I must have missed the update the next morning on Wednesday. So I reply.
Hold on. Prepare yourself. This is great.
Oh, it's a Winfield reply.
Yeah.
It's going to be great.
Thanks, Mitch.
I enjoyed it. I was
Rommel.
like, oh.
I'm sorry if I gave the impressions of patience or understanding. The regret I feel was caused by very basic expectations I had for the company who employs you to deliver the product that I paid for. Sending me a warranty card and not a message was the second mistake. And that created a lot of distrust. Since the company who employs you, and I did put that, failed on multiple levels, we won't have this camera in time for our event. It's my understanding that you read the previous messages and see I've requested a refund if the product wasn't delivered today, which we both know it will not be. Feel free to stop waiting to hear from whatever department you're checking with and process the refund. Corey. No, thank you. Nothing.
Nope.
Dang.
So, yeah. So I taught them a lesson, didn't I? Mm-hmm. Because then yesterday I went and I bought a different camera because there was the 5S2. Well,
Okay.
yesterday I went and bought the 5S2X
Ooh.
from that same company. And it's supposed to be here today.
Showed the asses.
Showed them.
Until that warranty, just the warranty card shows up.
Obviously.
Well, we'll see about that. I Tyroned them because Tyrone bought a car from a place here in Traverse City, and they did him dirty.
Yeah,
so
they did
and
do
I
him
was
dirty.
there with them, and they were like, "We do this whole inspection on this vehicle. It is boom." Like they basically said it was certified, but they can't even certify a vehicle because it wasn't the brand they sell. Another dealer told me that like they can't even certify that, and I was like, "Well, I heard that he told Tyrone that that's a certified vehicle." And he's like, "They can't do that." And then Tyrone found out they didn't even change the MF and oil when he bought the car. So then he took it back and he was going to give him a piece of his mind. I was worried. I thought Tyrone was going to go to jail. I thought he was going to go stab somebody or something. He was so mad. He goes up there and I'm like, all right, dude, if you want me to go up there with you, I will. He's like, no, I got this, Winfield. I'm going to go up there. He goes up there and then I don't hear from him. Hour goes by, 2 hours go by. I'm texting him, calling him. He won't answer. I'm like, oh, God.
I remember that day.
I'm like checking the jail, like, did Tyrone get in there? And then he finally responds like, oh, Winfield, sorry, I've been buying a new car. I'm like, oh, okay. So you went down the road and bought a new one. No, I bought a new car from the same place. I'm like, what? And then he sold the other car he had just bought like 2 weeks prior, but he ended up taking a loss of like $3,000. So
Shady car salesman.
Mm-hmm. So he showed them though and bought a new one from him.
In the end, doesn't even matter.
Nope.
Obviously.
So I showed them, didn't I?
Yep.
Yeah, when I saw it was the only one that would be like delivered today. And I saw their name, I was like, ooh, should I do it? And I'm thinking like that guy in the warehouse or wherever their purchasing department, is he going to see the name? Does he know about the messages? Or is it just Rommel and this other lady who sent me the first message and they won't even see the order?
Who knows?
Flip a coin.
I think they farted on it and said, make sure this gets there on time.
A jar of fart.
They purposely break it. I don't know.
Got your ass.
Got your ass 2 times because now you ain't got no camera. Damn. Now you got to ship it back.
Still on back order.
Yeah,
You got a new warranty card though.
so that's my shopping experience. Justin, what about your shopping experience? Because you went, because I sent you to a store that sells crafts
Yes.
and it's named after a basketball player.
Yep.
Or maybe not.
It's a pretty common name.
Yeah. So you went there to get this
Yeah.
like football case because we have a football that was signed by Brock Wright, who's a tight end for the Detroit Lions. And they sent us this football and it's autographed. Cool football. It's like a Lions football. It's like white and it's pretty slick. And so we're going to put it in the case because we're going to do a silent auction tonight at the event. Recovery Stories, Message of Hope Part 3.
Yeah.
And so I said, Justin, get your ass over there and get this.
Yeah. And we kept talking for a little bit even after that. And I finally left and I go out to the car to go to the store. Mm-hmm. And the radio comes on like it always does.
Obviously.
To our local rock station. And and they were doing their little pop-up audio game. And I'm like, sweet. Like, I didn't even hear the beginning of it, what you're going to win or nothing. I automatically knew the clip like 2 seconds in. So I call in before I even leave the parking lot and won me some concert tickets
Okay.
to Matchbox 20 and Smash Mouth.
Ooh, that guy's dead.
Who?
Smash Mouth singer.
Well, I'm really not worried about Smash Mouth.
He's not an all-star no more.
No, probably
No,
not.
alcohol got his ass.
Yep.
Rest in peace, bro. See, even if you got money, some people think, and I'm glad I didn't have any money. I'm glad I drank my money gone, because if I would have had more, I wouldn't have got help. I just would have ruined everything. I mean, I couldn't imagine being like a celebrity, having all this money,
Yeah.
and I'm surprised more don't die.
Well, I think a lot of them do, but they label it as other causes
Obviously.
of death.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then they switch them with a clone.
Yeah. Our higher ups in the government cloning people.
Okay.
That wouldn't surprise me.
Okay. Isn't Lindsay Lohan supposed to be a clone or something?
Avril Lavigne.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Why? Like, you're going to pick all people. Avril Lavigne. Let's get her. I'm just a skater boy. See you later, boy. That's what her song sounds like to me.
Should do one for the fun page. Put it next to Bad Girl.
I do want to do another song, though, but I just can't remember the name of it or even how it goes. But it was like, women run the world, holla if you hear me or something. And I'm like, what? Like, and I like, it's just, I hear these songs and I just go, okay, but a white guy can't sing that song.
No.
Whoa.
Obviously. they can on the fun page. Obviously.
Wearing
He's
that
having
button
fun
out.
with that drop.
Yeah.
Obviously. Best part is if I want to do that drop, I can just do it. Obviously.
You know, like Corey quit hitting the drop, obviously. No, well, that's cool, man. You get some
Yeah.
Matchbox 20 tickets. Big
Yep.
fan. You know who the lead singer is?
Rob Thomas?
There you go. Good job.
Yeah.
You know who the drummer is?
No.
Nobody does. About the bassist?
No.
No.
Nobody really knows the rest of the band, I
Lead
don't think.
guitar, rhythm guitar.
No.
Rob Thomas. I would just answer that to all of them.
It was Stephen Jones.
No, but I like Matchbox 20 when they first
Yeah.
came out.
Yeah, I thought they
It
were
was
good.
I always kind of wonder, like, what happens to those bands? Because A, people think it's cool to be in a band. Do you think it's cool to be in a band, Justin? Would you love to be in a rock star band? Like,
Sure. It'd be fun for a tour or two.
but about 70. Can you imagine being in the Rolling Stones?
Just touring all
Just
the time.
hearing darn, 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 darn.
That'd get
I
old.
can't get no. I'd lose my mind.
Because you
how
know
many
they
times
played that song
a
at every
billion
show.
Times. A billion.
Yeah.
It's like hearing that doorbell.
Yeah, that may be FedEx.
Ooh, better go see if I got my warranty card.
They need a signature. I'll try not to trip you this time.
I'm coming. I wonder if he'll hear that and think it was Justin. What's up, man? Justin gets up and he's like, what's up, man? After the FedEx guy walks in here, is the guy, I'm coming. 3 seconds later, just went, what's up, man?
What do you guys
Should we
do
keep this
here?
in the actual show? Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do.
I think we should.
I think Justin would mess with me and just hand me the envelope.
He's not.
Was he?
I don't think he would.
He said it was something. I heard him making
Okay,
noise
just
out of
throw
his
that
mouth.
on the
He
floor
just
there.
dropped something.
It can stay there. It's fine.
Oh wow! I got 2 boxes. There you go. Yeah. So,
And an envelope.
yeah. Balance it right there on all the other stuff on my desk. There we go.
Well, if you had a clean desk, we wouldn't have this problem.
Well, if I had a staff, I don't even know where I was going with that.
Obviously.
Yeah. All right, my warranty card. Sweet.
That says Best Buy.
Oh. No warranty. Oh, they didn't send me a warranty card for this one.
No.
It's probably in one of the boxes.
Are we still recording?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah. little nonsense while you were gone, but nothing too crazy.
This is part of the event.
Yeah. So it looks like we do have some equipment. Maybe I don't know. There's 2 boxes.
It does say beach camera, 40 years, trusted
That's
business
what's up.
since 1983.
Now we're gonna give them free publicity.
40 years is how long it takes to get the stuff that you order.
Yeah,
That's what that
has
means.
to be.
Like a little free pub.
Are we gonna do an unboxing recording?
No. Yeah, do unboxing recording. Here's what we do first. We take
Just
some
hear it.
scissors.
I watched one of those for my toothbrush because it was so high tech.
An
An unboxing video for
Yeah.
your toothbrush.
Yep.
I don't even have a drop for that, Justin.
Well, there was
Obviously.
no pictures in the instructions, so I threw the instructions away and watched a video off YouTube.
You see, yeah.
What? No way.
See,
That doesn't surprise me.
but I watched a YouTube video on how to use my podcasting board. No.
Got your ass.
I don't even know that.
Look up how to turn off back channeling.
Yeah.
No, I can't say nothing because I'm still trying to set up my new one at home too.
Your new what?
Board.
You ordered another one?
What are you talking about?
Board.
What do you mean another one?
Well, you had the one at home, but you ordered a 2 for at home?
Yeah,
Oh.
because I do so many podcasts from home. The last 2 podcasts I've done from home were off of
The app?
no. Well, it was the app and it was the wireless mics.
Oh, for your phone.
Yeah, because I didn't have my studio set up
Oh.
because I'm kind of had to redo it.
What board did you have before the new one at home?
Just the one like you got?
Yeah, the Rodecaster Pro.
What you gonna be doing with that?
You want 2 of them?
Kinda.
Okay.
I want an office and home setup.
I want to talk about purchasing some stuff.
Yeah.
I asked about that, and he told me to just go ahead and buy the 2 because the one doesn't do anything anymore.
See, to me, it's like a classic car. It's easier to work on.
It really is. It's simple. It's basic. It's bam.
The basic recording button is a lot bigger and brighter.
Dilapidated.
It's larger and brighter, so you can see when it's not on.
Yeah, it's true. That's true.
That does matter.
When there's
I
not
guess,
like 18
apparently.
different things lit up, you get confused which one's supposed to be recording a podcast and which one's not.
I don't have to worry about buttons turning gold and shit. Yeah, it's good.
No, the first one works fine.
I like it.
Yeah.
I wish I had the voice modulating capabilities, so I'll probably get a 2 eventually. But if there's one that's, in close proximity that's available for purchase,
I can always take it out of your check,
I was going to ask you about that.
put it in my check.
That'd be about 2
Obviously.
Franklins. That's about what they sell for now, the ones.
2 Franklins.
Yep.
Two
Benjamin.
Well, there'll be a-
$200.
Yep.
Wow,
there'll
I'd
be a-
love to see one at $200. Could you find that for me? And let's bet $100. Let's bet 2 Franklins on this. Yes, I just made $200, Mitch.
Can you take that off my my total? There's going to be a paycheck reduction fee.
Yeah, maybe. Well, I don't know. We do have to get busy now, and I know we're messing around like it's a fun Friday, but we did want to do a podcast before the event today and kind of get people inspired. Hopefully, Camera Talk did that.
Yeah, well,
and
I mean-
Justin winning concert tickets inspired someone today.
I don't know. I like that because we're in the mood. We're already having fun in recovery. We're going to go there. 'Cause it's going to take work to set it up, but to get in the mindset now, it's good.
Yeah.
And then get excited and go from there.
Yeah, because I think I need to make new intros for people too. Because I think because there was a couple that were like soft, and I think they all need to be in the same genre of like WWE walking music. You don't think so? You think like Roberta's should be all pretty and soft like that?
I guess if you're feeling it different, then go with it. But
Because it would make
I like
one of them, the one yesterday for Corey Smoker, hers is like
Hilarious.
insane. She was kind of upset because she couldn't hear the lyrics because it's death metal. But I think that's the funny part of it,
well, she's not even going to hear it unless she gets there on time.
right? Well, she's gonna help set up today, and she should be there early.
We don't
but-
forget things around here.
Yeah, we should get our little booties over there now. But
Yeah.
Yeah, but thanks for listening, and we'll do a recap at some point too. But if you're coming to the event tonight, it's going to be fun. 738 South Garfield Avenue is the address of the Grand Traverse Event Center. 4 o'clock is when the taco truck's going to start serving. We have on the flyer the doors open at 5, but I'm pretty sure they'll be open at 4 when the taco truck starts. And you can come in, get you a seat, and we'll hang out, talk a little bit. And at 6 o'clock is when the show starts. And it'll be over by 8. So it's not like a whole long night of stuff. It moves along pretty quickly. And we have silent auction with the Detroit Lions football. But there's also some stuff that Kim Ryan and Marnie went out and got. Some stuff for raffle, some other stuff for the silent auction, but it'll be pretty cool. So if you want to come have a fun time, support a recovery community organization and people in recovery, feel free.
It's a free taco.
Yeah, free tacos. You can't beat that, man. Can't beat that.
Sober Eats is awesome. So
yeah, they are good. I got to pay them more money. Just reminded me. So I'm gonna go do that and get to the list of my things before this thing starts and make sure we get it all set up. Anything else, guys?
See you there. Or see you another time.
Later.
I told you.
Obviously.